Alright, so this is our tier list videos for flagship smartphones of 2019 so far. So we won't be including phones of last year like the iPhone XS and the Google Pixel 3 because they will be refreshed soon anyway. So yeah. Alright, now keep in mind that these are just my opinions and it's just all for fun because I've been seeing people doing these tier list videos and that would be fun. So let's get right into it. So the first phone we have here is the Black Shark 2. Has a 6.39-inch display with two big bezels. It's a gaming phone, so it does have a very gaming design. I'm actually quite okay with this phone. It's decently nice to use. We have a review on it if you want to check it out. It has a 4000 mAh battery, no wireless charging, no headphone jack. So personally, I'm not a fan of these like gaming phone design. I do like the Razer one, but the aspect ratio is weird. Our G phone was fine, but it did take a while to get used to it. And I like this design the least actually out of the three. So I'm just gonna put that at like C tier. It's a good phone, but Alright, next we have Honor 20 Pro. So that's quite recent. It has a Kirin 980. So that's somewhat of equivalent to the Snapdragon 855. It doesn't have much variance. It also has 4000 mAh battery. Most of the phones on this list, I think most flagship phones nowadays have about 4000 mAh battery. So yeah, it has a quad camera setup with a macro camera. So that's kind of different from the most. It has a hole punch display, which is, in my opinion, better than the notch. So that gets A tier, yeah. Next we have the Huawei P30 Pro. This is one of the larger ones on this list. It has a 6.47-inch display with a teardrop notch. Now, I'm not a big fan of the notch. I'm not a big fan of the notch at all. It also has a quad camera setup with a periscoping camera. It could have been S tier. It's still one of the better phones that have been released like in this first half of the year. But with the Huawei ban going on, I think I'm just gonna put it at A tier. Sorry. Next, we have the LG G8 ThinQ. Now, it's a notch phone design with that TOF camera on the front, so you can do that hand unlock and gesture control thing, which I think is very niche and it's quite clunky. Out of this list, I think it's one of the phones that nobody would pick up. I'm sorry, but that's just it. It's D tier for me. Next, we have the Mi 9, the Xiaomi Mi 9. Now, this is one of the cheaper phones on this list at only about 2,000 ringgit. It has a triple camera setup, wireless charging, and also has a smaller battery. So it is like 3,300 mAh battery, but I think it's an okay phone for the price, you know? So I think I'll put it at B tier. Next, we have the Nokia 9 PureView. Again, this is kind of like one of those phones that people will not get, I think. It has two okay sized bezel. I think it's not too bad. I'm okay with bezels personally, but it has that 5 cameras that is quite niche. I don't think it has one of the zoom cameras. It doesn't have a zoom camera, so each camera does something that isn't that amazing. Yeah, so I think I'll put that at D. It's just one of those phones that I don't think people will pick up. Next, we have the OnePlus 7 Pro. This was just released a couple weeks ago. I really like it. I don't know why they don't get that IP rating, even though it's kind of waterproof. They've shown it to be waterproof. It just makes you feel safer when it has that certification, you know? It has a pop-up camera, has that 90 Hz OLED display, which I really like. I think A tier for that. Anyway, next is the Oppo Reno 10X Zoom, one of the larger phones on this list as well, 6.6-inch with a thin pop-up design, decent battery life, expandable storage, so that's nice. A triple camera setup with the periscoping camera, so that's not too bad, but don't know how I feel about that design though. I think just design-wise, it's okay. I think B tier. Like it's almost at OnePlus's level, but not really. All right, next we have the flagship killer, okay, the Redmi K20. This was just released like a couple days ago, announced a couple days ago, so we have no idea when it's being released yet. It's only priced at under 2,000 ringgit, so that's pretty insane. It has a headphone jack, doesn't have wireless charging, 4000 mAh battery. I don't think it has expandable storage as well. Pop-up camera as well, I don't know. For that price, and you know, it has a big battery life too, compared to like the Mi 9. So I think I'll put it at A tier, honestly. Yeah, nothing's at S tier yet because I'm very biased to the next one, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Yeah, that just gets me S tier because I just love display on the Samsung Galaxies. I don't know, there's just something about their Super AMOLED displays. It's just really nice to look at. I wish it had more higher refresh rate, but it's just, it just ticks so many boxes. Okay, it has a whole punch display, which is okay. I'm okay with that, and it has expandable storage as well. 4100 mAh battery, wireless charging, triple camera setup, which is okay. I don't really take photos too much on my phone, and yeah, it has a headphone jack too, so just ticks all the boxes. So that's S rank right there. Next, we have the Sony Xperia 1. Now, this is one of the phones that, like LG and Nokia down here, that I don't think people will pick up, but it does have some neat features, you know, in the camera department, as well as that aspect ratio, the more cinematic aspect ratio, the 21:9 aspect ratio. So yeah, I like it more than the other two, so I think I'm just gonna put it at C, yeah, because cinematicness is not bad. And lastly is the Zenfone 6. That was also released a couple of weeks ago, like last week, a week ago. So that was released a week ago. It has that flip up camera, which is quite loud from what I hear. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's an okay phone at the price. It's like under 3,000, right? It has a dual camera setup, but it has the largest battery on this list, like huge 5,000 mAh battery. So that's insane. Design wise, it's nicer looking than the Black Shark. Functionally, I don't know about it, but I think I'll keep that at B because of the extra battery life, honestly. And it kept the headphone jack, so instantly B tier. Okay, and that's it. So yeah, that's our tier list. On the top here, we have the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus because I am extremely biased towards that display. That display just, And on the A tier, we have the Honor 20, the Huawei P30, the OnePlus 7 Pro, and the new K20 Pro. Then on B tier, we have the Mi 9, the Oppo Reno 10X Zoom, and the Asus Zenfone 6. Like these phones are not bad. I put them in B tier, but like they're more closer to A than C. So yeah. And then there's C tier, which is the Black Shark 2 and the Xperia 1, which is okay. You know, they're not the worst. The Black Shark 2 is closer to B tier, but then like the Sony Xperia 1 is like closer to D tier. But they're all in C, so yeah. And then in the bottom here, we have the LG G8 ThinQ and the Nokia 9 PureView. Those two, I just don't think anyone is gonna pick up those phones. Nobody is even talking about them, you know? So there you have it. That's our tier list. This is all fun and games. So leave a comment down below what you guys think of our tier list, or you can leave a comment on your tier list. We'll check them out for sure. Yeah, so that will be the end of the video. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to us if you haven't already, hit the bell to get notified of our future videos, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.